Hello, my name is Chettipally, and I'm here to share with you about Sirica Therapeutics, our startup. I'm the founder and CEO. You have my contact information there. Sirica Therapeutics is developing a therapeutic device for the autism market. As you may know, autism is a neurodevelopmental disorder that creates challenges for its patients in language, social interaction, and behavior. It's usually diagnosed when they're young, and then it is a lifelong condition that lasts until they die. And these individuals will have a normal lifespan. There's no real known cause. Scientists are still working on it, and there's no proven cure. And so that makes it a very tough challenge to tackle. Also, the numbers keep increasing, and this is a graph based on CDC data. There has been a 240% increase over the last 10 years. And currently, there are 5.4 million adults, 1.6 million children. And as these numbers keep going up, it also means that this has become the most prominent or the most prevalent developmental disease there is. Dara Khosrowshahi, if you get a chance to watch his video, there's a link there. But he said this is the ultimate growth industry. He's the father of 2 children and the CEO of Uber. The problem. So currently there's one main therapy that has been approved and also that is very prevalent, and that is one-on-one behavioral therapy, which means that a therapist sits with this patient and they interact one-on-one. And this treatment can take anywhere from 20 to 40 hours a week. The clinical effectiveness, again, depends on the individual, it depends on the therapist, and it's very variable. And it is very difficult for patients to sit through this long a period. And it's hard for parents too. I want to tell you our story. This is Siri. She's a young lady. She's my daughter. But she has moderate level of autism. So she cannot speak much, maybe a few words here and there. She has issues with behavior and also communicating and socializing. About 6-7 years ago, we started on a journey where we started her on a exercise program. And this is intense exercise, including weightlifting, boxing, swimming, and riding bicycles. So pretty intensive exercise. What we have seen is that we've seen a change in her autism symptoms. She became much calmer. So we had to wean her off of her anxiety medicine. She lost about 30 pounds because she was not eating like she used to eat before because of anxiety. And her behavior are much mellower. So she was able to participate in various activities. Currently, she has a business online, designsbysiri.com, where she makes jewelry. And she has been featured on magazines and TV many times. And people ask me, what is the secret behind her success? Well, myself as a physician and the way we engaged with her was the secret, engaging her in physical activity. Physical activity has a positive impact on autism symptoms. The physical activity has to be engaging, it has to be encouraging, challenging, and eventually gratifying. In order to do that, it takes a lot of manpower or woman power, right? Somebody has to be with her, go with her on her bike ride, or when she's doing rollerblading, or when she's exercising. You need a coach one-on-one. Again, that's the same problem. So I've been thinking about this for several years. And a couple of years ago, I started working on this problem with a company that was building a robotic tool. And I wanted to talk about that. So what we have come up with after working with this company for 2 years as their chief medical officer, if we can design an automated, scalable, fun solution to improve outcomes through physical and mental exercise, this can be used as an adjunct therapy and also make therapy fun. And that's exactly what we did. We built this system. Now, let me explain to you what this system contains. There are 4 components. First, there is the advanced robotics. So you need a robotic exercise machine. Second, we added virtual reality, a platform where you're taking the patient into this virtual environment. And then you have to have a game, a video game that is really engaging. And on top of that, as you're collecting this data, you need a machine learning system which can bring this data and be able to analyze it and see what is working and what is not working. And so we've built that system right here. So you can see that in this 1-minute video, and by the way, that is Siri, our daughter. She's in blue, and she's trying this machine for the first time. This is the prototype that is ready to go out to the clinics. So she's pedaling and driving this. And as you can see, the machine is moving. It is responding to the video stimuli. She's responding to the patient. There she hit a rock. So she can feel every bump in the road, every rock as she is driving this machine. This immersive environment creates a wonderful situation where you're totally focused and it feels as if you're actually inside that video game driving this vehicle. And that is what we wanted to achieve and make it easy for people to use it. So she actually loves it. She tried it a couple of times and enjoyed it really well. So now we know that this is useful and usable and people will enjoy using it.